Hello everyone, Owners here with another episode of my first Megabase. Alright, last episode we started working on this, well, we got all of our advanced oil processing going, and we set up cracking, we put in some circuitry to make sure our oils and whatnot are going into the right places, and then we started doing our little coal outpost up here. However, we got sidetracked. There was some spiders and whatnot. So this episode, we're going to do two things. Firstly, we will definitely get this coal outpost, but more importantly, we are going to get our tank. Yes, that's right. We have the tank research. We've got everything we need for it. What we don't have is ammo. So we're just going to quickly put together a little bit of a explosives cannon shell manufacturing here, and to do that we need explosives, and explosives need sulfur and coal and water, and sulfur needs water and petroleum. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll start from the bottom on this one. I think we'll want 1 a second of cannon shells, so we need 8 of these. It's probably a little bit unnecessary early on, but later on I mean. But early on we want to be producing these quick enough so that once we actually get the tank ready, we are good to go. Looks like they are engaging. We don't have a radar up there, which is annoying. Anyway, so these guys will need steel, plastic, and explosives. So we'll bring those all up along the top. They don't need much, so we can have 2 belts. One with a long inserter. So let's just mark that down here. So we'll have 2 inputs. Alright, so then we need to make explosives. So let's have a look at our ratios here. So explosives, we want cannon shells. We want 1 a second, so we need 2 explosives every second. So we will need 4 of these, which will need 1 explosives every second. Yes, that is correct. 1 sulfur every second, sorry. And a single sulfur produces 2 sulfur a second. So all we need is 1 sulfur producer, and it will be able to feed our 4 explosives. Alright, so this will be sulfur. We need petroleum and water, and this is explosives. We need water, sulfur, and coal. So coal is on the bus. Off screen, I did hook up a little bit of water and petroleum to the bus in preparation, because I knew this day would come. So what we will do now, we need to figure out the thing with having stuff that is both liquids and solids is you need to be able to fit inserters alongside your pipes. So for instance, if we do something like this, we'll be able to hook up the water, and then we can get our inserters in on the outside. I think that will work beautifully, won't it? Alright. And then sulfur is only using liquids, so we can get the water in there. Let's do that. And as per our previous one, we will. I'm not going to do it here though, and you'll see why shortly. But we will also do that. All right. So these guys need to be hooked up. So that one needs to go to there, and that one needs to go to there. So that's going to do that, and we will do that. No, that's just such a waste of materials. Except it's not a waste of materials because we have to do it. Because if we put a straight bit there, it'll actually hook up to that pipe, and we can't cross liquids. So there we go. That is everything actually for our chemical plant to run, our sulfur plant. Now the thing though that I forgot, of course, bugger. We need a we need an output for this, don't we? And that's what I was talking about. When there's mixed belts, we need an output. So what I'm going to do... Alright, this is going to be a little bit crazy, but it's going to work. It's going to work. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to bring coal along here, and we'll have the coal on the top side of the belt. So, to do that, we will need that to go a little bit further than that. And then if we do that and get half a lane... Ah, perfect, look at that. And then we will skip over there, and that will feed these guys. Man, that actually worked out surprisingly well. Alright, and then I'm going to get explosives to come back down here and feed into our cannon shell. Man, that actually, I am quite happy with how that turned out. This looks a bit odd, but it should do the trick. Alright, I'm going to actually power this up, and let's just see what happens. There's our sulfur going along. These guys have water, coal, and sulfur. Ah. Excellent, and there's some explosives. Alright, that was much easier than I thought it would be, and we just need plastics and steel plate on this line here. Oops, not that line. This line. Alright. So there's our plastics, and our steel will need to do a little bit of jiggery pokery to get it up there, but that's all good, isn't it? Alright, so let's line these up to the best of our ability. What we'll want is that, and then skip over here. I'm not sure what we'll be doing with steel, whether we'll need to bring it up any further, but for now we'll do that. Whoops. Alright, and then let's do this. So we just need to power this up, and we've actually started cannon shell production. Awesome. That is now powered up. Let's get some inserters. And we'll need obviously long handles as well. Like so. And not a million of them. Oh god, the clicking is failing me yet again. Alright, and then for now we'll output them out this direction. And we'll throw them in a box. No, definitely don't need that anymore. Keep checking these things. Alright. And what we will do is then go for a little bit of a wander. Pop a steely in there. I think these stack to 100. So let's get maybe 500 in a box. Alright, so obviously we also want to build a tank. Just have one handy, a casual tank. We have everything except for one engine unit. That's because we were getting locomotives, so let's just get the whole lot. And then we should still have some engines in our inventory for locomotives. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we do not need that anymore. And we probably don't want that or that in our inventory. Try and clean some of this crap out. Oh, look at that wood. Oh man. That deserves a wooden box. Oh no, we're crafting red circuits. Well, wouldn't you know it, I just didn't prepare myself well enough. Alright, anyway, let's get on to the second thing we wanted to accomplish in this episode, and that is not dying. And I just saw some red notifications. Where is that happening? Oh man, our freshly minted production they've gone straight for. That's a real bugger, because whatever production we actually had has been destroyed. They obviously know what's coming and are worried about their future, so they've just gone straight for the production of our cannon shells. They know it's coming. They can feel their impending doom. Alright, let's rebuild what has been lost. And you. Okay. So that would have cost us a little bit of materials, which is a bit sad, because all those shells that were already created have been destroyed. Let's protect this because it is our livelihood. Well, not our livelihood, but very important at this point. And we'll protect it in the most terrible way possible by poorly clicking everywhere. All right. We don't have many of these left. What are we looking at? Alright. That probably won't be needed for too long, so we'll just pop it in like that. Okay. So now we can get back on with the process of bringing down our... just checking we've got everything we need. Do we have a train stop? No, we might have to see if we can handcraft some train stops. We cannot, because we have no steel. Alright. Lucky we saw that now and not... oh god. Man, I just had no idea where I was going. Oh man. Driving a car in the Milia base, wrought with danger. Alright, so let's grab some steel. Let's craft 2 train stops. And don't worry about rail signals. Actually, we'll craft a few rail signals, just in case. Not quite sure what I'm just going to do a single lane again, like we had before. We just want to make sure it's all going to work correctly, don't we? Okay. So first things first, let's see how our defences are going here. These guys don't look like they've fired in anger. Cannot squeeze through there, bugger. Quite low on ammo. Alright, so these guys have got quite a few kills. I'm going to power that guy up with a bit of ammo as well. I will repair this guy, and again I can't squeeze through there. Oh well, that's okay. So let's get some power up here first. And to do that we will go in a straightly direction. Yes, I did say straightly. The only way to do it in a car, like I said, it's quite hard to drive straight in a car. But when you place it down, it actually places it orthogonally, so north, south, east and west. Yeah, of course that was bound to happen. And as soon as I veer away from straight, we lose that ability to drive straight. So I'm just going to get back out and blame the rock for my misfortune, and we will just run it the rest of the way. All right, and definitely don't put it in front of me because I'll just run into it and it'll stop us running. All right, so let's come on, slow and steady. I really wish we had some exoskeletons right about now. But that is a long way off still. And pop, that'll do. Alright, let's head back on out. Beautiful driving in the wide open spaces and rock. No, we are slowly destroying the rocks in it. Alright, so there we go. We are now in action. Don't really like how exposed we are, so let's pop a few more of these here. I think that one's going to bear the brunt of the attacks, but I couldn't say for certain. Wall it up. Oh, that wall is not in the right spot. That's not the one I wanted to destroy. Of course, man. I don't know what's up with my clicking, but it is going all foul. Alright, so here we want a train stop. And we are going to pop one in. And that actually reminds me, let's get some of this research happening. I want to do that one and this one. Now see how, if you see here, it's actually got the 2 bonuses, and this one has the non-stack inserter capacity +1. So that allows fast inserters, long handle inserters, regular inserters, burner inserters, all to have an additional capacity, which is honestly one of the best things possible. So let's throw down some track, and we'll go just a little bit further. Okay, so where is my train stop? And that is 4 cargo cars. Yeah, we just saw a little hunting party run past us there. That's cool. We don't mind. All right, so these guys are going to go one there, and then I've only got 2 cargo wagons. Can we make? Oh, I can only make. All right. Let's just imagine that there is another one. What is going on here? I think that one was just in the wrong spot. Alright. And then we would have another one. I think we'll go with 4 and a double-headed. We'll have to get that other cargo for it to happen. You know what? I am going to go get it because we really want this set up. But before we do that, definitely want this set up, but we also want a bit of a buffer in our arrangement, so I'm going to grab all these steel boxes and let's power this up, pop in some lights so we can see what the hell is going on here. Now we have 4 lines and 4 of these boxes. Yeah, just going to do something very simple, and that of course is in the way. There we go. Alright, so we will have splitter, 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 and that. Certainly not the most balanced way to run a loading, but as long as you've got the buffer for it, it's actually not a problem at all. Alright. So let's do something that looks mildly neat, like that, and then like that, and last but not least, there we go. Okay, so these guys will start filling up, which is great, and while they're doing that, we'll go grab some steel for another cargo wagon. We don't need to fill this train just yet. We will wait until we get going. Now, I do want to fuel that one with... Oh, bloody hell. The only problem with the desert is so much stone around. As I was saying, we do want to fuel that train with solid fuel. So here's our steel. Let's grab a ton of that and get another cargo wagon. No, we need some plate. There we go. Okay, another cargo wagon. Perfect. What did we just research? On our way to personal roboport. Yeah, let's rock on back. I think we... Ooh. How I didn't hit anything then is a mystery even to me. I think we've got everything we need to get this up and running and then bring our train back. Yeah, I'll leave that on the track, so that's a great idea. I feel like this sort of stone outcropping is really gonna butter us up. Okay. So we've now got that, and we've got our other locomotive. We have some fuel on us, I believe. Yeah. Let's pop just 1 stack of solid fuel in each of these. Alright. And now we can... Oh, bugger me. You know what we forgot? We forgot to grab some more inserters. Well, that is quite annoying. Let's drop the car down and go back and get some inserters. Alright. And more attacks are happening. Oh boy, that rock is a tough one. It's going to stay there for a while. How are we doing for time? We are almost halfway through. On the plus side, we'll have a bit of help here. Oh, what's happening over there? What are you attacking? He's attacking a rock. I mean, man, I don't much like the rocks, but I've never seen a biter attack a rock before. Thank you, I guess? Yeah. Alright, but what did we come down here for? Oh man, I almost forgot. Inserters. Yeah, let's grab a... Whoa, what is going on here? Alright. Looks like we've had some damage at some point and I have not repaired it. That's quite annoying. Because that has halted our insert production. I am going to need... we've got 4 by 6, I need 24 inserters. It shouldn't take too long, we'll just have to wait it out, I guess. But that's... geez, that must have been a few episodes ago that the biters got into this section. Alright, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Alright, these walls are starting to copper hammer, and alright. Man, am I keen to get this tank out for a spin, that's for sure. Did we handcraft the tank? Yes, we did. Excellent. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna stock up on these. 500. That seems pretty bloody good. They stack in 200s. That's why. We probably don't need 1,000 of them. Let's go with 400. And I'll also get some more ammo and destroy some of our buildings along the way. There we go. Alright, let's sorry about that, inserters. Okay, so let's go up, let's hook up our train, let's bring our train back, and then let's take the tank out for a spin. That is definitely happening in this episode, there's no doubt about it. I won't do too much, because again, once you've seen it in action once, it's pretty boring, so I'll take it out, we'll go take out a base or two, in a train by the looks of it. I should not be allowed to drive a car. And then we will, then I'll do most of the rest of it off camera. Alright, so I also like to hook all these up to a little bit of circuitry. And a bit of a tip, copy and pasting wires is free. You don't need to use a wire. So just see, now we can hover over these and see how much is in storage. So we've got 8k, beautiful. Let's rename our station while we're here. Or you can do it from the map, doesn't really matter. Let's call this coal loading. What do we have a hyphen in our other ones? No. Excellent. Alright. So what have we got? We've got 2k of coal. Let's just see where we want this to run. I want to bring it in over here. So we want it to come up to somewhere about there. And confirm. Alright, now I think that should show on the map. Yep. And you can see it actually on the mini-map there. Somewhere around here. Alright. And just bring it down. Use the car for this, but we're fine. Alright, still getting more attacks. Really need to take out those biters sometime soon. This will just be a very temporary arrangement. We will certainly bring it sort of down like that. Alright. Hey, biters. Bloody hell, they are just phenomenal, aren't they? Okay. So let's get our train station down here. And man, I lost it for a moment. Let's see, is it long enough? No, it is not. That's going to be too long. Alright, probably need that one extra one that I deleted, of course. There we go, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a gap. Perfect. Okay, let us pop in some power poles here. This will be for unloading. Oh yeah, excellent. Rarely does that happen for me. Okay. We'll have to get some more inserters, obviously. Oh, we need more boxes as well. Okay. We've got basically none of the stuff we need. Let's go and grab the things we do. Yep, that's a good direction for you, car. Try and avoid the pipes. Oh, that was never going to work, was it? I don't like leaving something like that in yellow. That's just asking for trouble, isn't it? Alright. And down here, let's see if our inserters have built up. Looks like they're finished production, so there must be 100 in there. Perfect. And we've got steel chests up the end here, which I put in preparation for our logistics bots network at some point. How are we going? Oh, that's just up there. I need to put a radar up there ASAP. That's alright. We'll have to go up there to... Oh my goodness. Get this man some glasses. Okay. Oh, these rocks just have my number, don't they? Alright, let's finish this off. Let's just get these ones in. We're going to change these to stack inserters once we've built up some stack inserters, but for now we will do that. Alright, let's get the car again. Jump on in. It looks like somewhere is getting damaged. It's just wall. Okay, that's alright. And let us check out if this train is full. Looks like it is. Alright, let's give this its very simple schedule. Let's rename this station down here to, yes, coal unloading. Alright, and now we can add coal unloading until empty, and then coal loading until full. And I think we might end up with a no path. Let's just quickly assess what happens if we actually get in it and turn it to auto. Yeah, no path, because what we need to do is put in... where's my rail signals? We need to signal this as 2 ways. And that should do it. We're still getting... Oh. Nope, that's the problem. I went crude unloading. Coal unloading until empty. Alright. So let's wander down. See how we go. It's not the fastest, that's for sure. We're doing 120. Yeah, that's pretty slow, but it's only got a small way to go. It is pulling 4 wagons and another locomotive. So a locomotive actually has the same weight as 2 cargo wagons. Oh, look at that! I didn't need that one. It was ambitious, wasn't it? All right. Yeah, whatever. Let's just head back for now, because I want to tidy up the other end. And I want to pop a radar down, which we don't have. Can we make one? Oh, thank you. I would have been very annoyed if we could not make one. Alright, so let's jump out. Let's pop this radar down. I'm going to pop it here so it stays near our turrets. Oh god, walking through these things. Oh, we've got heaps of guys coming over to this side now, so let's pop our additional one in here. Let's make sure these are all fully stocked. I'm going to leave it at 100. Alright, so our coal is now sorted, and we just have a few minutes left. You know what time it is, boys and girls. We are going to take the tank out for a spin. Alright. Let's give it some ammo. And of course some fuel. I'm going to keep a bit just in case we die. At least we'll have some fuel for our car. Now, so at the moment I've got the explosive shells The good thing about the tank is it runs over stuff. Alright. Here we go. So the explosive shells are fantastic at destroying... oh gosh. Oh, I saw the cliff there too late. Explosive shells are fantastic at destroying spawners and worms. And that's what we focus on. And then once we've destroyed all of them, we just switch over to the machine gun and with our AP ammo finish off these guys. They're getting pretty big. It's alright. Alright, and that is it. Successful launch of our tank career. We'll just jump out, give it a repair. Make sure this is just the tank. Turrets are engaged. That's cool. So the good thing about the tank is it's got heaps of hit points, 2,000 health. So much better than the little car. The car just has, I think, like 500, 450, something like that. So let's get this last one. I need to get some upgrades to my explosives, but that's good. All right, so let's have a look at where our pollution's going up to. It's going over to this guy's. So this is a base that I would be very hesitant to take with just the car. Sorry, there's just a baby crying. But with the tank, yeah, not too shabby. Like I said, the extra hit points help. The only problem is being able to swerve very slowly with the tank. Means you do cop a lot of more of the spitter attacks, the worm spitter attacks, which slow you down, and as it stacks up, slows you down and actually is a little bit dangerous. All right. I have a baby crying, and that is the end of the episode, I think, anyway. Off camera, I am going to take out some of the more of the biters in our surrounding area and really just clean out our pollution cloud, and we'll think about some natural expansion sort of areas that we'll go into. And just to recap this episode, look at that. Our coal is up and running. Coal train just keeps on kicking along. This is backing up nicely. I'll also hook this up off camera as well, I think. No use wasting our time next episode on that. And next episode, we will start to look at possibly robotics, I think. Trying to get our way towards that, which is our next big milestone. Alright, thanks for watching, and as always, I'd love to hear your ideas, thoughts, tips, any sort of random thoughts that enter your head in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.